I don't know if I'm noticing anything now. It's that we need to shift and we need new challenges. And just like MMA and society and politics, things are moving and morphing, and the information age is making things so everything's learning and growing from everything so quickly, and improving or disproving or discounting whatever's happening next. But for me, I heard that this was on the table. My missus, who's my creative partner in all things, said Steve Gagan. I was like, I know Steve Gagan, Syriana. Really? What did he do? He wrote, wow, that's a big turn for him.
Yeah.
And then I said, but why do I want to? And I looked out, and we live on a rescue farm. We have alpacas and goats and kuni pigs, and it's just crazy. And I was like, okay, same way I did with Iron Man a little bit. I was like, all right, there's something here. And then before I signed on, I was just Googling like weirdest Welsh doctor. I just want to think of – I don't want to just do another English accent. So there's this guy, William Price, who's a nutty Welsh doctor. He was a neo-Druidist. He was someone who believed like we could communicate with all nature and all that stuff. So I sent a picture of this wild-looking guy wearing like a suit with stars on it and like a staff in his hand. I sent that to Gagan, and he goes, that looks right to me. I was like, great, let's do this movie.
And literally that's it.
It's always it. You know what I mean? It's always that thing of you click and you go, here's my sense. What do you think? And then the gal or the guy says, yeah, let's lean into that. And then you go, but do this and that. And hey, will you give me some of this? And you go, yeah. And all of a sudden you're in a synergy. It's like a good interview, like a good fight, like a good dinner. It just kind of happens.
The gentleman right there. That's a crazy look.
Yeah. To me, I just thought can Doolittle be like that? He goes, does he have to be that way the whole way through? I go, no. When they find him, he's a recluse. And then the animals like clean him up, and then he looks less unhandsome or less weird for the kids for the rest of the movie. But let's find him like that.
This concept of things just sort of falling into place. I'm a big believer in that too.
Yeah.
What is that though? Is that you getting out of your own way? Like what is that?
Isn't that 70% of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's 70% maintenance of what can I do to do my part to stay out of the way. And then the other part, I always think of it as like this little super thin, invisible thread. But you can feel the tug, and you just you have to be really gentle, and you have to pause when agitated, and you have to go for it when you're going to like, there's four walls in here. Which one has the map behind it? It's that one. And you knock down the wall, and it's there,
Yeah. What is that, though? That's
synchronicity.
Yeah.
Intuition.
But labeling it is very dangerous because it's so filled with woo.
Yeah.
So it's, there's so many people that are hucksters that have like made a career out of sort of like labeling it and defining it or teaching you how to get to it.
It's great because it's the commodity that you can't capitalize on, and yet if you don't show proof of its existence, you shouldn't even be qualified to speak on it. I don't know.
Right.
It's the big I don't know.
But when it happens, whether it happens with love or with friendship or with a career or with a path you're taking, you just know there's a smile. There's an inner smile like, yeah, this is it.
Well put.
I found it. This is it. I'm supposed to be doing this. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. And I really feel it's so funny at this point in my life and being, kind of middle-aged and all that. Well, I know I'm going to fly around the world and I'm going to sell some soap. And I know I have a new project, and I know I've just retired my jersey on this 12-year journey I've been on. And how do I want to start? And it came up, how would you like it? I go, yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go have the Joe Rogan experience and kick off this year and this season and this new chapter by doing what I love, which is an interview as we're looking at each other, and there's a give and take.
Is the door to Iron Man totally closed? Because I don't believe it is.
Oh.
You guys can go through time now. You can go. You already opened up that door.
Well, let me ask you the question. If I pick the jersey back up and put it on, wouldn't you feel a little bit like, oh,
no.
crap?
No.
Oh.
Here's what I think.
All right.
They go through a few semi-lackluster Avengers movies without you. You ready for this?
I'm ready.